Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Now, no fancy B-roll or anything like that in this video, but I do just want to share some experiences that have been had with the S23 Plus over these past 3 months. And if you watched my Galaxy S23 Ultra video, this video is going to kind of go down the same way. If I'm being honest right now at the beginning of the video, the experience that I've personally had with the S23 Plus over these past 3 months has been great. The Snapdragon processor that is in these new Galaxy devices is just great when it comes to battery life, performance, the camera performance. I mean, overall, it makes it a beast of a phone. And when I first purchased this device, when it had first came out with the pre-orders and all that, I got it for a really good deal. I believe I got about $1,000 off. And at the time of making this video, I believe you can still get this phone for around 300 bucks with an eligible trade-in. And say you have an S22 Plus that you want to trade in. Right now, you can actually get it for 570 bucks as well. So if you have an S22 Plus and you've been thinking about upgrading to the S23 Plus, you can still get it for around 570 bucks, which I think is still a pretty good deal for this device as well. Now, this has mainly been my wife's device, so I'll be sharing her experience as well, but she has been letting me use it over these past 3 months as well, so I can keep up with it and see how it's been holding up and see if the performance is still pretty much the same as day one. And I will say that battery life has definitely gotten better on this device as well. It was already really good, but after learning more of the usage that's been had with this device right here, it does last a bit longer than before. And it is because of that Snapdragon processor. It's just really helping the battery on this device right here to last a really good time. So I'm able, or both me and my wife are able to get through an entire day without having to worry about throwing this device on a charger. And I do gotta say, there are some days where I kind of prefer using this one over my S23 Ultra. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had to choose between the S23 Ultra and the S23 Plus, if I only had one choice to keep one device forever between the two, I'm definitely going with the S23 Ultra. But there are those days where I know I'm not really going to need the S Pen, and I just want something that feels a little bit better in the hand, maybe a little bit more compact, even though this is still a big phone, but because of the form factor with these rounded edges, the flat display, it just makes it feel a whole lot better in the hand, at least in my opinion. I'm not taking anything away from the S23 Ultra, because if you did watch that video, I absolutely love that device. But like I said, there are some days where I just like using the S23 Plus better, and I'm holding it in the hand right now and it feels great. It's a premium feeling device, premium looking device, absolutely beautiful, especially in this cream color. I have not gotten tired of it. Honestly, when it comes to the camera modules in the back, I do still think it looks really nice, but I kind of wish Samsung would have kept that, you know, the older camera design of the S21 series or S22 series, where, you know, it kind of just melted in to the outside of the phone. It was just a really unique look, and now it's just kind of, you know, like we got 3 camera lenses in the back and that's it. They're kind of protruding out, so if you do happen to accidentally drop the phone on its back, there's a bit more of a chance of these cameras in the back cracking or breaking. So of course, I always have to recommend using a case on your device. I am currently using a screen protector on here, a tempered glass screen protector that is actually from Casetify. They wanted me to use this when I did that drop test video with their cases, and it's still been holding up great. I mean, this still looks like brand new, but when it does come to the display on this device, still no disappointments over the past 3 months. Still a beautiful looking display. The colors just pop nice and vibrant, super bright. You can easily see it outside in the sun. Super smooth. The performance is great, especially we're getting that 120 hertz display. So you're just gonna get a super smooth experience all the way around. Whether you're scrolling through social media, maybe you're using the internet, maybe even through the Google Play Store, Amazon, or even just scrolling through the home screens and app drawer itself, performance has been great, super snappy, super buttery smooth. Gaming, this phone handles gaming like a beast as well. And again, it does have to do with that Snapdragon chip. I don't find the phone to get too hot when gaming for a long time. There have been days where I have tested out gaming on this device, you know, for more than just 10 minutes, for more than just 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and it does handle it great. Now, of course, after a while of gaming, the phone will start to heat up a little bit, but it doesn't get too, you know, over hot. It doesn't overheat too much to where it's uncomfortable to hold in the hand. So just when it comes to overall performance, the S23 Plus has definitely been performing like a beast. And honestly, I don't think there's ever been a time where this phone has even froze up on us. My wife, overall, her experience has been great with this device. And I even asked her, I said, okay, is there anything negative that you have to say about this phone right here? Because she's not a techie like me. She's just, you know, a normal average person that uses their phone like any other person out there that's not into the tech world or anything like that. They use their phone for what they need it for, and that's it. And that's exactly what my wife does. She uses her phone for what she needs it for, and that's it. Whether it's you know, going on the internet, browsing social media, browsing the Play Store, text messaging, making a phone call, and that's pretty much it. She really doesn't, you know, use her phone for any major gaming or anything like that. So for her, her experience has been great. She hasn't experienced anything negative. And one thing I did notice is that she is loving the cameras on this device right here, because she used to be one that would always use the cameras on either Snapchat or Instagram, the cameras straight from the social media apps. But now she's actually going into the camera app to use the cameras on this device. So she has definitely been loving the cameras as well. And same here. I think the cameras have been performing great. Now, obviously not the best cameras that you can get out there in a smartphone, but they're still one of the best. Some of the top cameras, at least I think, in my opinion, we're still able to get some good shots, video as well. I mean, I've recorded, you know, portions of videos here on the channel with this device, which a lot of you probably don't even notice. And same thing with my S23 Ultra. I mean, when it comes to video, the cameras, they perform great. You're able to record up to 8K video, which I don't even do. You know, I just did it for the 8K video test here on the channel. But I'm sure there's probably some people out there that will take advantage of that 8K video recording. But I mean, it is there if you want to use it, and it actually does look really good, and stabilization is good on there as well. If you haven't checked out my 8K video test, go check it out. It is definitely here on the channel for both the S23 Plus and the S23 Ultra. But yes, when it comes to the cameras, overall, great. Anybody would be happy with the cameras on this device. Anybody would be happy with the display, the performance, the battery life. And I did notice that the wireless DeX on here, which does allow you to turn this device into pretty much a PC. It gives you that PC experience on a larger monitor, so you can either use it plugged in with the cord or wirelessly. And I do notice that the DeX, wireless DeX, runs better on the S23 Plus than it does on my S23 Ultra. With my S23 Ultra, sometimes it does kind of stutter a little bit when using it. Of course, you know, you're using the trackpad on the device itself to look at the bigger monitor, and sometimes the connection is kind of iffy with the S23 Ultra, but with the S23 Plus, it actually runs a lot better. So if you're someone that, you know, wants to take your PC with you wherever you go, you're not gonna have any problems with your S23 Plus. You can hook it up to a bigger monitor and get that PC experience. But just to keep this video very simple, very quick for you all, the experience with the S23 Plus for both my wife and myself has been great so far. I honestly, personally don't really have any complaints with this device. I do still find that even the speakers to be good on this device. When watching content or listening to music, it does make the experience that much better. These speakers do have a nice full sound. Of course, we do have that water resistance, which I think works great because this phone has gotten wet before and I don't notice any damage. I don't notice anything funny happening with the device. So overall, you can't really go wrong with the S23 Plus. If you're someone who sees yourself as not really needing an S Pen on your device, maybe you don't like the boxy design of the S23 Ultra, then you won't be disappointed with the S23 Plus. It's still going to get you through the entire day. You're still gonna get a nice big display. You're still getting that 120 Hertz, that amazing performance. So you won't really have any complaints with the S23 Plus, at least from my experience and everything that I have used this device with. And of course, you know, everybody's usage is different. So somebody else might have a bit of a different experience than myself. But if you are someone who has been maybe considering get one, hopefully this video with this kind of simple shared experience, maybe it kind of helped you out. I'll leave a link down in the description below in case you do want to check out the deals. if you do have an S23 Plus for yourself, let me know down in the comments how it's been treating you. Let me know how it's been holding up. As far as overall durability goes, I mean, there's been times where this device has been used without a case. Like right now, I do have it without a case as well. And I don't notice any damage done to this device. I don't see any cracks, scratches. The back still looks great. I am loving the matte frosted finish in the back of this one. This cream color is absolutely beautiful. Now, I do wish they would have made the sides and the rings around the camera lenses maybe like a goldish color. I think it would look really, really good. But even with the silver, it still looks nice. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and if you did find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.